The ocean, vast, powerful, and teeming with life. It is a realm of endless possibilities and boundless beauty. It covers more than 70% of our blue planet, a vast expanse that shapes our world in ways we are only beginning to understand. Its depths hold mysteries yet to be discovered, secrets that have eluded us for centuries, waiting to be unveiled. Coral reefs burst with color, a kaleidoscope of life that supports countless species, each playing a vital role in this underwater symphony. Fish dart through kelp forests, a sunbeam dance that creates a mesmerizing ballet of light and movement. Whales breach, their songs echoing through the deep, a haunting melody that connects us to the ancient rhythms of the sea. The ocean sustains us. It provides food, regulates our climate, and generates the very air we breathe, a lifeline that we often take for granted. It is a source of wonder, a place of peace and tranquility where the soul finds solace and the mind finds clarity. Yet this precious resource, this lifeblood of our planet, is under threat. Our actions have put it in peril. A silent invasion is underway, a danger that lurks beneath the surface, unseen but ever present. This danger is not some mythical sea monster or a force of nature. It is something far more insidious, something born from our own actions. Plastic. It is a man-made menace, a testament to our negligence and a call to action for us all to protect and preserve the ocean's embrace. Our love affair with plastic, so convenient and versatile, has come at a devastating cost. What was once hailed as a revolutionary material has now become a global menace. Since its invention, plastic production has skyrocketed, with billions of tons produced each year. We find it everywhere, in almost every aspect of our lives. From packaging to household items, plastic has infiltrated our daily routines. But its very durability, the quality that made it so appealing, is now its downfall. Unlike organic materials, plastic doesn't biodegrade. Plastic does not simply disappear. It lingers in our environment for centuries. It fragments into smaller and smaller pieces, but it never truly goes away. These microplastics are now found in the most remote corners of the Earth, and much of it ends up in our oceans, creating vast patches of floating debris. Carried by wind and rain, plastic flows through rivers and streams, making its way to larger bodies of water. It travels from our streets to the sea, a journey that highlights our negligence. It washes up on once pristine beaches, a stark reminder of our throwaway culture. These beaches, once havens of beauty, are now marred by our waste. The ocean, once a symbol of life, is becoming increasingly choked with the detritus of our existence. The impact on marine life is catastrophic, and the consequences are far-reaching and devastating. Marine animals ingest plastic, mistaking it for food, leading to injury and death. Efforts to clean up are ongoing, but the scale of the problem is immense. The impact of plastic pollution is a visible scourge on our oceans. Sea turtles, majestic creatures that have roamed the oceans for millennia, become entangled in discarded fishing nets. Seals, playful and curious, find themselves trapped in plastic rings, their movements constricted. Seabirds, mistaking plastic for food, fill their stomachs with indigestible waste. Their chicks, starving, are fed these plastic pellets. The sight of these animals suffering and struggling is a stark reminder of the damage we are inflicting. But the visible plastic is only the tip of the iceberg. An even more insidious threat lurks beneath the surface: microplastics. Microplastics, tiny fragments less than 5 millimeters in size, are the hidden danger of the plastic crisis. They result from the breakdown of larger plastic debris. They are also found in everyday products like cosmetics and clothing. These minuscule particles infiltrate every level of the marine ecosystem. Plankton, the base of the ocean food web, ingest these microplastics. Fish consume the plankton, accumulating the plastic in their bodies. This process continues up the food chain. Larger predators consume contaminated fish. Ultimately, these microplastics can end up on our plates, posing a potential threat to human health. The insidious nature of microplastics makes them a truly global concern, their reach extending far beyond the visible plastic debris littering our shores. Section 5, A Silent Cry, Stories of Suffering. The stories of individual animals impacted by plastic pollution are heart-wrenching. Consider the albatross, a magnificent seabird known for its long-distance flights. Returning to their nesting grounds, they inadvertently feed their chicks plastic fragments. Their young, unable to digest the plastic, die with stomachs full of indigestible trash. Or picture a whale, a gentle giant of the ocean. Its stomach, meant for krill and small fish, is found filled with plastic bags. The whale, slowly starving to death, becomes a floating tomb of our waste. These are not isolated incidents. They are grim reminders of the pervasive and deadly impact of our plastic addiction. Section 6. A Plastic Planet, the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. The enormity of the plastic pollution crisis is perhaps best illustrated by the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. This gyre of marine debris, located between Hawaii and California, is a swirling vortex of plastic soup. It is twice the size of Texas and contains an estimated 1.8 trillion pieces of plastic, but the Great Pacific Garbage Patch is not unique. Similar garbage patches are forming in other oceans around the world. They are a testament to our collective failure to address this crisis. The plastic we discard does not simply disappear. It accumulates in these oceanic garbage dumps, a haunting reminder of our impact on the planet. Section 7. Turning the tide, a wave of change. The situation is dire, but it is not hopeless. Awareness of the plastic pollution crisis is growing. Individuals, communities, and governments are taking action to stem the tide of plastic. Beach cleanups are removing tons of plastic from our coastlines. Innovations in material science are creating biodegradable alternatives to plastic. Legislation is being enacted to ban single-use plastics. From reusable bags and water bottles to plastic-free packaging, people are making conscious choices to reduce their plastic footprint. These efforts, though seemingly small, are beginning to make a difference. Section 8. Our ocean, our responsibility. The ocean connects us all, weaving a delicate web of life that spans the entire globe. It is a shared resource vital to our survival, providing food, oxygen, and regulating our climate. Protecting it requires a collective effort from every individual, community, and nation. We must reduce our reliance on plastic, which is choking our marine ecosystems. We must support sustainable alternatives and responsible waste management practices to minimize our impact. We must educate ourselves and future generations about the importance of ocean conservation. The ocean is resilient, but it needs our help. It has an incredible capacity for healing, given the chance to recover. If we act now with urgency and determination, we can reverse the damage we have inflicted over decades. We can restore the health of our oceans and ensure a vibrant future for all life on Earth. The choice is ours to make. Let us choose to be the generation that turns the tide on plastic pollution and ocean degradation. Let us be the voices for the ocean's silent cry, advocating for its protection and preservation.